Hey guys, this is David from Breakout Buzz. Today I would like to show you the one single trade that I made today and the one single stock that I traded today. Actually, I traded it a few times today, and I want to show you one very important thing is that you do not have to jump around and trade several stocks in order to be successful. You can actually just focus on one single stock if it's volatile enough, and you can make money on several breakouts within the same day. So my day today was quite chill, quite relaxed, and I made the most amount of money since we started the challenge. So it is definitely a valuable lesson for everyone, for myself as well, to see how these things set up and then how you can benefit from it as well. So let's go ahead and analyze what happened today. I traded AXPW, Axiom Power International, and the whole story starts with my first trade last Thursday. Let me show you a tool that I'm using. I am using a tool called TradeBench. TradeBench is an online platform completely free where you can track all your trades and where you can pretty much take notes and learn how to trade and remember every trade since it's saved in the system. So as you can see, my first AXPW trade was on the 10th of September, and I will show you how that went. So on that particular day, the stock went all the way up to about $3. That was the day high, and I got interested in it because they had a deal recently based on Yahoo News. That was a deal in progress for this company, so it could have been a potential good deal on the table, which makes the stock jump, obviously. And I also thought that since it jumped so much on that given day, that I would buy into the weakness, and then I was expecting it to bounce back the next day so that I could make money on a swing trade. So I decided to buy it at about 3:33 p.m. and the price that I bought it at was about $2.35. Okay, so as you can see, nothing really happened the next day. The stock went down a little bit to like 206, 210. I almost sold, but I was like, I'm expecting news. I'm expecting this deal to be closed, and you could read that in the SEC filings of the company that they were expecting to announce the close of the deal. And also, I was pretty confident that if this goes below $2, I would sell. But until then, I was happy with keeping it because I did not. I was comfortable with the risk that I was taking at this stage. So I waited. It went from 2 to 202, nothing major, and pretty much on Friday, the end of the day, it kind of came back to the price levels that I had it at about 240, and nothing major. I didn't sell. So this is how we went into the weekend, and I had this potential longs for today to see whether it is going to break out or not. Now, as you can see today, it started nicely. It started out spiking after an open, and it went all the way up to 280, and that's exactly where I decided to sell my first batch of stocks. So the first time when it went up, you see all these big green bars. Even though I anticipated it to go back all the way to the 3 levels, I wanted to lock in profits, so I sold it, and I made from 238. I sold it at a 272 level, which made me about 15% of gains, which was, I was really happy for the day, especially considering such a bad week last week. It was something that I needed for myself, and it was something that my account needed, and I was just happy to sit back and watch the market do whatever it's doing and not really entering any other trades. However, as I was following the stock, I realized that there is another opportunity for me to invest. So what I did, I waited until it hit the day's low and then tried to play a breakout game. So let me show you what happened there. I decided to wait. This is Monday. I decided to wait until it hit the day's low of about 240, and when when it showed me enough strength that it was worth it to reinvest, namely when it broke through this 262 level, I decided to invest in it again, and I decided to invest at about 268. So that should be around here, as you can see. So just after it broke through the previous small resistance, I decided to invest. I decided to buy again because I was already in profits, and I figured, look, I figured that there's a trend line here that I could maybe ride, and I was dead on because, as you can see, if you do this, you can see that there's a trend line. It's a gradual upward movement from the stock. It's continuing to rise gradually throughout the day. So I decided to buy in and ride this trend line, and then whenever it would break through, that would have been my stop loss, and then I would have sold the stock. However, what really happened was that I bought in at 268, and quickly after I bought it, it broke through to the new highs of the day. And as you can see in my trading log, which I'm going to show you right now, after my 268 buy, I managed to sell at 303 and 305 respectively, and I didn't even do a good trade there because the highest price of the day was 330, 329. So I could have made a little more money. However, I was still kind of expecting it to rise, and I did not want to sell into that spike. I was rather waiting, and then after a while I just got stopped out by my stop losses. And even still, every single trade I made over 13% return, over a return 14.57%, and almost $400 in profits, which brings me today, it brings me to the levels of about almost 900 bucks. So this makes me really happy. I think this today was a relaxed day with focused trading, and I think the moral of the story is that you don't need to trade 7 stocks in a given day. It's enough if you only look into one particular stock, and you're able to realize that the stock is so volatile within a single day that you can trade it multiple times. Because here you go. I mean, you can buy this. Let me show you what I mean. You're following this stock on Friday, and then the moment you see this price level break through the Friday highs right here, you can buy it for a small gain, right? And then you're following it again. The moment you see the price level break through this little bar, you can buy it again for a small gain. Then again, you're following it. The moment you see the price level break through this previous high bar, you buy it again. It's really easy. It's like a step pattern. And then you buy again, and then you sell again whenever you feel like. And then here again, we have this day high of 330. If tomorrow this is going to break through 330, then that's the next buying point. Now, when would you sell it? Obviously, if it doesn't go your way, let's say you buy here at this breakout at about 285, and instead of going above the 330 levels, it just breaks below 285. About here, you would sell it because that means that the trend changed. That means that the pattern has been broken, and then obviously that means that you don't want to be in that trade anymore. It's that simple, guys. So today's lesson: focus is everything. If you focus on one stock, you can trade, you can make money without having to look for 7 different stocks at a time. That's what I learned today. Really big lesson, and I'm grateful that I was able to show you how to do this, and I hope that this makes sense to everyone. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Stay safe.